Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. I would just like you to see how terrible of a episode starter that was, because I just walked right off the edge, almost killed myself. Also, I think it might be just my weapon type, but it is terrible at plunging. Though the scimitar is nice because when you roll, he does a sort of spinning sweep attack, and it actually makes for a really good attack if you roll past someone. But I'm not going to be using the scimitar for the whole time, because I'll switch it up later on. I'll have different types, you'll see. Anyways, so in this episode we are going to be doing some stuff in the Forest of the Fallen Giants, or Forest of Fallen Giants, whatever. Anyways, epic jump, very good. That's how a plunging attack should look, but with more damage, I would hope. So, this section down here is a little bit tough because there is a lot of hollow soldiers. You gotta be very careful. I've already gone through here before. I don't think I showed you. But I got some items. There are many down here, just like some souls and whatnot. Anyways, from my count, there's at least 6 or 7 soldiers down here. And it's not that they're tough, it's just that the numbers together, when they're flailing their weapons, it makes for a lot of damage. And they can stagger you real easy. At least they can stagger me real easy. Bandit's knives, those are nice. I'll be using those later on, that's for sure. And it's so weird. Like, I know that there's a certain number of them down here, but for some reason there's always like more. It's like they always pop out of nowhere. Regardless, I thought I'd use my bow a little bit for some combat, and the bow's nice. I like it. I can walk while using it. I do that later on. But I didn't really need to. Like there, I was just showing it off. Let's aim for a headshot. I don't know if I managed it, but yeah, it's perfect. I love it. The bow is pretty nice. I mean, like, it's not like a long bow or anything, and it's not a recurve bow or anything special. It's just, you know, a bow, but it works. Anyways, in this hole over here, cave sort of thing, you can get an item. That item happens to be the hollow soldier helm. It's okay. I mean, I'm going to be getting some armor sets later on. I don't know why there's petrified people around here, but there are. I'm just throwing that out there. I should mention there is an item back behind me against a pile of burning stuff that's blocking that path. But I'd already picked it up. Anyways, that message is very important. There is a monster. You got to be careful. You can see the fire. You can't see the monster itself. It's actually hidden behind some debris there. It's a salamander. It's gonna puff up its neck and it's gonna shoot some. It's gonna shoot a fireball. The trick is you have to rush in and go straight to the door. I'm a little worried because he's shot at me before. Again, like I mentioned right here, where the hell did they come from? Just out of nowhere, random guys. It's very odd, I think. I mean, like, it's frustrating because it's like I thought I killed all of you, but you know it works, I guess, because at least it keeps me on my feet. You know, that's something. I was having a hard time switching. I was like, I don't know what's going on here. It's all good. I got to my weapon eventually. It's unfortunate right now that I can't actually like do my power stance with my dual wielding weapons, because I don't believe I currently have the stats capable to do it, because you need two weapons in the same weapon class. Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about. You gotta rush in, and it won't hit you, and you can just get in there. It's weird. It's like magic. It is magic. But I don't think I have the stats, because you need to have like 1.5 times the stats required, like strength or dex or whatever, for each item, which sucks. But regardless, so we got a really nice sword with fire, but I'm a little too weak to use it. But I sort of forget for a little bit that you can dual wield, so I do that later on, and I'll be upgrading my stuff later on, so I will end up adding that, or actually replacing my scimitar with that weapon, because I think I like the fire sword better, but you know, all in due time. I think, what was it? Did I actually realize or not? No. Oh. So I got out of there, but what did I do? I'm trying to think. Did I really just run all the way back? That'd be a little silly. Cause I have a homeward bone. I don't know why I wouldn't use it. I mean, that's weird. It's just like watching it back. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? It's like I'm not mad at myself, but like, what? Like, come on. You gotta have thought of the homeward bone at some point. Whatever. Anyways, so at this point of doing the post commentary, I've already recorded to where I have beaten the boss of the Forest of Fallen Giants, and I'll say more about it when I get there. But I'll just say it was a cool boss. You know, this area overall reminds me a lot of a cross between like Sen's Fortress in a way, and the forest. I'm Darkroot Basin, that area. It's like a cross between those two because it's bright and whatnot, and has sort of, I don't know. Oh yeah, I died there, which is bunches of fun. It's bright and it has a sort of castle likeness. With it doesn't really have many traps, to be honest, but it has that feel, I guess, of Sen's Fortress. But as if it's almost been overrun with vegetation, like from Darkroot Basin. That's you know, that's just what comes to mind. It's not super accurate, I think. But anyways, I'm on a mission to get my souls back because I sort of lost them. Also, using a bow and arrow is very tough. Like, I don't even know how to do it. But you could just enjoy me trying to do this. It's pretty okay. And by okay, I mean a little bit disappointing because it takes so much time. That's a weird thing. I would have thought that it would have just thrown me right over the edge of the ladder, but for whatever reason the hitbox wouldn't let me. Also, yeah, I don't know if that's the first backstab I've done, but that's one of them. It's a nice backstab, I know. I love the, I don't know, it's all the little things. I like backstabs. I like the way they look now. It's a lot better than just like stabbing them once. At least with two weapons, it's cool. I don't know. It's neato, regardless. But I am definitely looking forward to moving on to different areas and seeing what else the game has to offer. Because this is definitely a starter sort of area. Like, it has all the hollows and all that. I mean, it has some other stuff, but mainly hollows to start out with. So there is actually something I mess up here. You honestly should talk to this lady, I believe it's a lady, as many times as possible until you exhaust the dialogue tree. Or it's not much of a tree, but just exhaust the dialogue. Because at the point you get, or after you kill the boss of this area, she will actually move into, damn it, the hub world. I can never actually remember what it's called because I have terrible memory. But yeah, like, so you have to talk to her before I think you kill the boss. So do that. Majula. How does it always escape me? I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, she'll move to Majula, which is probably pretty cool. Definitely want to do that. Anyways, so I would say that this place isn't tough, but it was definitely tedious having to get used to the hollow. Because it's so weird because they should move the same as the other hollow in Dark Souls, but at the same time they feel a lot different. Like, I don't know what it is. It might be the fact that they're motion captured. I'm pretty sure a lot of the creatures, or a lot of the models now, are motion captured instead of just sort of modeled by animators. I think. Don't quote me on that, but regardless, maybe that's it. But I don't know. But regardless, this area is a pain in the Dark Soul because it's just so bleh. Also, I should say, this is my attempt where I got through it perfectly But I actually got through here 2 other times. The first being right up ahead. This is what happened the first time I got here. Yep, I got killed by Indiana Jones rolling ball. That was fun. And after that happened, the second time, I was like, okay, I got the human effigy. Let's kill this guy. And let's just look around a bit, right? Yeah, like that makes sense. I'll just look around a bit. Let's see where this goes. And killed myself. Pro, very good. That's depressing. And this is what happened the third time. I didn't kill myself because I wasn't stupid. I actually took my time, killed the guy, and didn't fall into a bottomless pit that was easily avoidable. So that's good. Progress, you know? Progress is important. Anyway, this guy up here, talk to him. Talk to him until his dialogue is out. It's actually a thing you should probably... Oh, I thought he was an enemy. I'm glad it didn't actually get angry at me. So definitely talk to him because his name is Kale. He's a traveler. I think he's starting to go hollow because he's forgetting stuff. But
the continent to create a map.
That's what he's doing. He's a map maker, or not? Yeah, I guess he's a map maker. Or cartographer.
Cartography, you ask?
Yeah, nailed it.
Well, when I first came to this forsaken land, it was a curse. I'm embarrassed, but I do know one thing for certain.
So he knows something. He knows that what he's doing is supposed to have something with a map, but he can't seem to remember. And Amber Herb, by the way, just it gives you back uses of spells. So it is, yeah, it's meh, I guess. But talk to Kale. I almost leave him like twice, but I keep with it, and I keep talking to him because that's what you should do.
I believe.
There we go.
I'm true. Yes. Wait. Then what? Were you looking wonderful? Shame on you. Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to
awesome. So, if you didn't catch all that, because I did skip over it a little quickly, basically he's a cartographer. He found a big map of Drangleic or Drangleic or whatever the name of this place is. Drangleic or whatever. He found a map of it, and now he's going around trying to, confirm that that's actually the map of the place. And he happens to be squatting in a large house, which is actually a mansion, which is in I can't remember the hub name. I have it in front of me. Mujala. It's such a weird name to me. Like, it just doesn't click in my head. Mujala. I'm probably saying it wrong somehow. Regardless, he happens to be squatting in the mansion there, which, under the mansion, or inside the mansion, I guess, there's a lot of cool items, which is where we're going to be going in the next episode. A lot of cool stuff we got to check out there, which we will. But first, I want to get the items that are over in the ground part over there, that they're being sort of held captive by these two douchebags. I hate them. Their shields are annoying to deal with. Also, off to my left right now, I swear I've fallen down that small section where there's no platform like 30 million times. It's ridiculous. Pisses me off. It just makes me frustrated. I do like that there's no ragdoll physics on the models, but he still fell into the water, so that's all I could ask for. But regardless, I would keep dying because I would drop from the apex, I guess, of the roof right there off to the right and then fall all the way to the floor. What you should do is go over here and then roll, and that'll actually only do a little bit of damage, which is how you survive it. And then to get down there without falling or having to jump or anything, I mean, I guess you could just like walk off there, but that's dangerous. There's this path over here, and you just walk it down, and you can make your way over to those items. And that's how you should do it. I say items, but really it's item, and then there's another item over there, which I'll technically get it later on, but you won't see because it's a bunch of BS. That whole area is just extra filler, I believe. But regardless, in the next episode, we are going to be heading back to Mujala. Damn it. and checking out some stuff there. I will see you then. Goodbye.